Do you guys remember FS2024? And the scene in particular was this one that caught everyone's attention. The scientific research field or scene, whatever you want to call it, right? That was the staple of everyone's attention for the sim then. Well, I have that mission here today now, and it's not what I was expecting, but we're going to run it today and see what you guys think of it. And I'm going to do my best to remain as neutral as possible despite my feelings on the mission. But without further ado, let's jump in, let's get into it, and let's begin. So the scientific research mission. Here we are with our Diamond DA62. It's a very simple, straightforward mission. And I have two large-ish gripes. One's with the mission, but then my other gripe is just with the sim. I would love to be able to generate, because I mean, we're talking about, Flight Simulator having one of the more advanced consumer level, there's the Tornado, one of the more advanced consumer level weather engines on the planet right now, right? I mean, obviously there's way better stuff out there, but not at a consumer grade. It would be so cool to remove my chocks. It'd be so cool to be able to do either like a real world weather scenario, because I mean, we have trained spotters on the ground, right, for tornadoes and the like. Why am I exiting? Remove stuff. Okay, gotcha. Lima Charlie on that one.
Boarding can begin.
It'd be cool to see a model, like a proper model of this, and you'll see what I'm talking about once we get into the air. There's, from what I can tell, no model of inflow or outflow. There's no hail core. You can see rain shafts in the distance there, but I mean, from what I can tell, this all just seems to be a very scripted tornado scenario. I don't think we're ever going to see, like a EF5 or just something, not even EF5. Let's just say like a EF2, something smaller breaks out. I don't think we're ever going to see that in real world model in the sim, which is, I guess, my fault for thinking that we would see that. I mean, to be fair, that screen where it said scientific research in the trailer didn't lie. Am I not in a DA62 doing a scientific research flight with a tornado over there? Yeah, I am. Anyway, let's go fly. We'll climb out. I'll skip ahead once we get airborne to the actual tornado quote-unquote scientific research portion. But we'll get a takeoff out of this at least. It's still crazy to me that they made the
Air pressure around the twister is a serious risk.
yeah, thanks.
Don't fly too close.
Shut your mouth.
Qatar Echo Alpha Mike 6514, continue for east departure.
Prescott Tower, Qatar, Echo Alpha Mike 6514, continue for east departure.
So, as you might see, the banner to fly to tornado there doesn't match with the moving tornado over here. It's because the tornado itself is moving. You can see it moving there in the distance. So, we're not going to fly this route here. I'm just going to fly basically direct. I can see that that tornado is moving. Well, it was moving aft. Maybe it's orbiting now. Doesn't matter. I will fast forward until we're at our next point. Alright, so generally you want to round out to around the height that tornado marker wants you to be at. And we're going to set up for a left-handed orbit just so we keep our side of the aircraft closest to the tornado. So we'll gradually start cranking out to the right here as we get closer to this funnel. Very nice developed stovepipe tornado. There it is.
We need you to circle around subject while the team starts collecting. We know
Right.
it's a challenging maneuver.
It's really not.
Maintain minimum communication to avoid distracting you.
It's just a simple left-hand bank, but whatever. So 6,200 feet.
Initiating recording.
I didn't tell you to do that. At under 100 knots. And as we get nestled in below 100 knots here, you'll notice that camera is not pointing at the tornado. Not even close.
Good. Everything's going as planned. Please continue. Looking good.
So much for minimum communication. Get more outside shots. That's it. Now we're gonna go ahead and get close to the NATO because I don't care anymore.
Prescott Tower Qatar, Echo Alpha Mike 651.
And what I'm thinking this is you can actually kind of see, obviously that funnel doesn't match the color scheme of the clouds above it. So I'm assuming this is just like either a forward-facing sprite or some sort of asset that the sim just injects.
Echo Alpha Mike 6514.
I do like
Avoid the tornado hazard zone, where your aircraft could be damaged.
I do like how
Tell you that watching the tornado take Dorothy away showed me as a kid.
the wind.
Stuck with me, and I'm pretty sure
Dude, shut up. Everyone needs to shut up except for me right now.
Same for me.
Anyway, I like how the wind
Mike 6514.
got
If you're piloting, it could damage the instruments.
I'll
Our gear
I'll end your life.
more of this.
God, dude, I wish that they either would have had no vocals, text vocal, like text on screen, or nothing. Because obviously they're too lazy to, properly like have someone voice lines, or even like a short library where it's just someone going, "Oh no." Like I would so much rather that than these stupid synthesized AI voices. I can't be the only one who hates them.
I saw a movie about tornadoes once. It was pretty well done.
Right on cue.
There's also this movie with sharks raining down everywhere.
I get it.
So fun.
She means Sharknado. Do you get it? But they can't say that.
Found sharks dumped by tornadoes on the beach once.
Oh, wow.
You're kidding me, Andre. Stop it.
How are you doing tornado research and you haven't heard that before? Anyway, that's the gist of this mission. You come back, you land, and that's it. So let's go ahead and skip to the landing here. I'm not going to make you guys sit through the rest of this. One last parting look at the tornado as we skirt away from here. I'll catch you guys on final. Alright, we've got our landing clearance. We're coming in for a short final here. I'm assuming we're going to be taking off or landing the same runway we took off. 34R or 33R.
Departure to the east at runway tree R.
For takeoff runway tree R.
It's 3 right, but okay. Alright, we're high, we're fast.
Hey, I just told you, our instruments won't hold up.
What are you talking about? Then maybe you should have built them more robustly. What are you actually talking about? What are you basing this poor flying from? Because I banked too far? Because my rate of descent was too steep? This is just lazy coding. If your instruments could have handled that rough-ass landing, then they could have handled any of the flying that I just did, but okay. Anyway, that's the tornado mission. There's the tornado still in the distance. Alright, I'm done. Let's see how we did. Yep, engine shut down. Mission success. Whoop-de-doo. Oh, I got well, hey, you can't win them all. Okay, it's into A rank, whatever, that's fine, I'll take it. Whatever, I had to talk through it, so it is what it is. I don't know. Scientific research mission. Was I misled? Were you guys misled? Did we actually think we would see tornadoes freely in the sim? What morons we were, if so. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, take it easy.